in Sportscenter.
I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Panthers very confidently win by 16. The Bills won this contest, but will stay at the second place in the AFC East. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Jets pick up their 8th win of the year. Number 80 stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Vikings, Packers. His team's Jackson emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. The Vikings go on to win this by the final score of 50-41. Number 88 had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Steelers beat the Ravens. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. Luckily, we had a relatively injury-free week, which makes my job just that much easier. This guy might be the biggest loss on this list. He's suffering from a stress fracture in his foot, and he'll be out for the rest of the season. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
Right on the Mississippi River in St. Louis, we had the Rams get edged out by 2 points. Colts, Oilers. Get edged out. Dominic Rhodes finds some running room on this one. Then it was off to the races. The Colts win this one by the final score of 48-31. Over at 3Com Park, we had the 49ers barrel to an impressive 31-point win. The Lions' defense pummeled their way to 5 sacks in their win at Ford Field. The Buccaneers lost on the road, but will get to head home and meet the Seahawks. Eagles, Cowboys. Seahawks. Martin would field the punt, make that all-important first man miss, then things opened up in front of him. The Cowboys go on to win this by the final score of 38-24. The Raiders won this contest, but will stay at the first place in the AFC West. Number 86 stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Number 81 hauled in over 150 yards receiving and helped his Patriots beat the Jaguars. Bengals, Broncos. He can help. Number 84 was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. The Broncos win this one by the final score of 31-10. So let's change things up a bit.
Yes, indeed, just 1 week to go and the playoff picture's starting to take shape. But still some areas that'll need to be cleared up next weekend. We'll start with a look at the AFC playoff picture. Meanwhile, let's take a look at how things stand over in the NFC. So that's how things shape up. Still plenty of intriguing matchups upcoming as we get closer and closer to January. So that'll do it from here. Boomer, we send it back over to you.
And that'll do it here for Pivotal Week 16. As always, plenty of surprises to go around and plenty of intrigue still to come. My primetime players each took his team to the next level, and each is going to take home a game ball. Great work, fellas. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.